Henry Cavill and Sasha Calle would have fulfilled every fan's dream if they were allowed to set up the next era of the DCU at the end of The Flash. Hello viewers, welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. The Flash was one of the biggest disappointments to come out of the DCU, given that it came at a time when the fanbase had largely decided not to care about the world of superheroes since James Gunn was cooking up a reboot for the franchise. There were rumors that the film would be a reboot that James Gunn would facilitate and carry forward, and the final scene of the film, instead of having Batman played by Clooney, would have a completely different scene, which would have set up this future. As reported by The Hollywood Reporter, the scene was on the courthouse steps when Barry made his father's court date and was found not guilty. When Barry gives a statement about the case, instead of Bruce, a different group of characters would meet Barry, showing how Barry changed the multiverse and created Henry Cavill's Man of Steel 2. The original scene, according to The Hollywood Reporter, would have focused on several heroes from Barry's past coming to him after his exit from court. This includes Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman and Michael Keaton's Batman, along with Sasha Calle and Henry Cavill being Supergirl and Superman respectively. This would have set the DCU upright a bit, potentially introducing successors to Batman, perhaps Terry McGinnis, and also setting up Man of Steel 2. Henry Cavill had just returned as Black Adam for a brief cameo before it was revealed that DC would no longer be continuing his version of the character. Had the DCU been allowed to survive, fans would have seen Superman and Supergirl share the screen in Man of Steel 2, which would have been great fun. It would have been interesting to explore what new timeline the DCU could have existed post The Flash, as Supergirl's presence would have made a huge difference in stories like Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. It might have been much easier to defeat Steppenwolf, or Darkseid could have been personally concerned about having two Kryptonians on Earth. This could have prompted the comic tyrant to send Brainiac to Earth to deal with Krypton before his invasion. Sasha Calle has revealed that Henry Cavill enjoyed her performance as Supergirl in The Flash, which could indicate that the pair had a lot of fun working together. The Man of Steel would have explored more of what Krypton is like, and in stark contrast to Jor-El and General Zod, given Superman's more idyllic view of the planet, considering that Kara would have already had a childhood on board and would have grown up with Cal family. The Flash can be streamed on HBO Max.
Cavill was born in Jersey, the largest and southernmost of the Channel Islands, which are dependent territories of the British Crown and are located off the coast of Normandy, France. He is the fourth of 5 sons of Marianne Cavill, née Dalgliesh, a secretary, and Colin Cavill, a stockbroker. The family lived in St. Helier, where Henry Cavill grew up playing computer games with his brothers. At age 13, he left Jersey to attend the Stowe School, a boarding school in Buckinghamshire, England. At Stowe, Cavill developed an interest in acting and participated in school productions, including Grease, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Tom Stoppard's Dog's Hamlet. At age 16, he and his classmates had the opportunity to be extras in the movie Proof of Life, 2000, starring Russell Crowe. While on set, Cavill introduced himself to the recent Oscar winner, who encouraged him to pursue acting professionally. Cavill soon landed a role in Vendetta, 2001, followed by another in Kevin Reynolds' big-screen adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo, 2002. For the part of Albert Mandigo, Cavill, who has said that he was teased for being overweight as a kid, was encouraged to lose several pounds. In addition, Cavill had guest roles in a number of British television shows as well as supporting parts in the coming-of-age film I Capture the Castle, 2003, and an adaptation of the Celtic romance Tristan plus Isolde, 2006. During this period, Cavill auditioned for several iconic roles, including Superman and James Bond, which ultimately went to Brandon Routh in Superman Returns and Daniel Craig in Casino Royale, both 2006, respectively. Those setbacks led him to consider following in the footsteps of 2 of his elder brothers and joining the armed forces. In 2007, however, Cavill garnered his first leading role in The Tudors, a cable series following the exploits of Henry VIII, played by Irish actor Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Cavill portrayed Charles Brandon, a loyal courtier to the king. The series helped make Cavill a familiar face, and during its 4 seasons, 2007 to 10, he also appeared in such films as the adventure fantasy Stardust, 2007, and the Woody Allen comedy Whatever Works, 2009. After The Tudors, Cavill proved his skill as an action star, playing Greek hero Theseus in Immortals, 2011, and the son of a CIA agent, played by Bruce Willis, in The Cold Light of Day, 2012. In 2011, Cavill announced that he had been cast as Clark Kent/Superman in Man of Steel, 2013. He later admitted that he had missed the call from director Zack Snyder offering him the job because he had been playing the online game World of Warcraft. To portray the Man of Steel, Cavill transformed his body, adding so much muscle that he sometimes split the seams of his Superman costume. He also had the opportunity to work alongside Crow, who played Superman's father. Jor-El. Cavill went on to reprise the role in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 2016, starring opposite Ben Affleck as Batman, and in Justice League, 2017, featuring such DC comic book heroes as Wonder Woman, played by Israeli actress Gal Gadot. In between Superman films, Cavill starred in director Guy Ritchie's big-screen adaptation of The Man from UNCLE, 2015, playing a CIA agent who teams up with a KGB agent, played by Armie Hammer, and in Sandcastle, 2017, portraying a Special Forces captain on a 2003 tour of Iraq. Cavill then played the main antagonist in Mission Impossible Fallout, 2018, the sixth installment of Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible series. In 2019, he assumed the lead role in the hit Netflix series The Witcher, based on the novels by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski, whose sources include Polish mythology and Slavic folklore. Cavill played Sherlock Holmes, the elder brother of aspiring sleuth Enola Holmes in the movies Enola Holmes, 2020, and Enola Holmes 2, 2022. In 2022, Cavill had a cameo as Superman in Black Adam, renewing speculation that he was planning a return to the role 5 years after Justice League. Cavill confirmed the rumors in the fall, but a couple of months later he wrote on Instagram that the studio had decided to go in a different direction.